Hi guys, today I'm going to share my thoughts when I hear somebody say, I've got a Facebook page and I don't need a website. So, the reason this video has come about is because last week I had a very brief chat with a woman who is just getting her business going, and she's absolutely convinced that she doesn't need a website because she's got a very good Facebook page. Now, on the face of it, it may well be that she doesn't need a website because she could drive quite a lot of traffic and quite a lot of traction through developing a large Facebook following. But one of the key risks here is that Facebook are notoriously good at moving the goalposts when it comes to businesses leveraging their platform without actually shelling out for any advertising. I mean, let's cut to the chase. Facebook is a big business. They don't really give a damn about you or me as an individual. You're just numbers in their algorithm for which they can leverage to sell advertising space to those who want to reach you and I as potential market. Now, intrinsically, that's what all social media platforms are for, whether that's Google, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, you name it. They're all there to make a profit, and you and I are just participants in their profit machine. And I've got no problem with that. But the risk here, and I'm not saying that anybody should go out and spend a ton of money on a website, but one of the challenges you have is when you put all your eggs in one social media basket or one particular basket, you're running the risk of that whole thing being undermined by a change in their rules. And you have no control over that. A few years ago, lots of people were doing well on Facebook. They were reaching their market, etc. Every little update they put onto Facebook was reaching all of their followers, etc., and being seen by the followers of their followers. And all of a sudden, Facebook decided to move the goalpost and say, no, we're not going to let you reach as many people without paying some money by boosting posts and paying for advertising. And suddenly, that whole free business model and marketing channel was undermined by Facebook's want to drive profits. And you might think, well, Facebook is great, etc. Yes, it is. I mean, there's nearly 1 billion people on the Facebook platform. But the point is this, it's not your platform. You're never going to be able to control the rules. And if they change the rules, you're just going to have to like it or lump it. There's no point ranting and raving. Facebook, like I said, don't care about you individually. But let's get off of Facebook. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of the social media platforms are pretty much the same thing. They are profit-driven advertising models. But let's have a think about a website. In my view, having been in online marketing now for nearly 10 years, which in the online marketing world is quite a long time, in my view, a website should form the hub of all of your online marketing activity. If you're putting all of your marketing eggs into a Facebook basket or to a LinkedIn basket or an Instagram basket or into an email marketing basket, then you're running the risk of everything going wrong when the rules start to change. And it really is a danger to any business to rely on just one method of bringing in and reaching potential customers, especially when with the social media, you don't even control it. But in my view, you should have more than one marketing channel anyway. We built a website for a woman who sells perfumes, and whilst her website is the hub of her activity, she does a lot on Facebook, she does quite a lot on email, she does quite a lot on Twitter as well. All of those things ultimately point back to her website, and it's trying to drive traffic to the website. She knows she's not going to sell a great deal through Twitter, the impact that she can have on Facebook is marginal, and she gets a good response from her email marketing, but she ultimately knows that it all needs to point back into her website. So the website is the key to her marketing, no matter what channel she uses. And the best thing about it is if Facebook changed the rules, Instagram changed the rules, LinkedIn goes bust or whatever, your website should always be there. So, like I said, your website should form the hub of all your online marketing activities. Even if you've only got your website and a social media, you should always have a website just in case the social media change the rules and you have to do something different. If you've only got one to change the rules, you're stuck. Then you have to start from scratch elsewhere or work out how to get around it. But the key thing is this, you should never ever rely on just one marketing channel in your business. In my view, and yes, I'm arguably biased, I'm a website designer, you should always start with a website, which is your key media online, and a lot of your other activities should point back to it. But never ever rely on just one marketing channel in any way, shape or form. You need more than one. You should arguably have somewhere between 6 and 10 active marketing channels, and they could be different social media, as long as you're using them differently to try and target different people, say different things, but you should have somewhere between 6 and 10 active marketing channels, because if you just got 1, 2 or 3, then sadly if one of them goes down the pan, a third of your marketing goes with it. So that's my view. Do you need a website? Arguably you don't. Should you have a website? Really? Most likely you should, because it should form the hub of all your marketing activity. And in terms of just putting all of your eggs into one marketing basket, it's a very dangerous thing. And like I said, Facebook are particularly good at moving the goalposts in their favour and away from the favour of all of their potential customers. So they're quite good at leveraging what they've got, because they're just a big data collating company, and that data is being used to sell to advertisers. So I really, really hope that was useful. I'd love to hear about what you're going to do first. Write about it in the comment below. It could be that you disagree with me, and I'm happy with that. Please let me know. We always respond to comments on our videos and our blog posts. And as I mentioned earlier, if you like this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and a little icon, bottom right hand corner. It'd be great to have you on board. So that's enough from me. Appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. And bye for now.